Hey everyone, welcome to Pandas series. In this video, I'm going to discuss about introduction to Pandas. Pandas is an open source Python library used for data manipulation, data cleaning, and also for analysis. It allows you to work with structured data which includes different rows and columns, pretty much similar to your Excel spreadsheets or a SQL table. In short, I can say Pandas makes working with data faster, flexible, and also easy. If you are preparing for a data science and if you have already learned a NumPy, you have understood the concept of storing information. So when we started learning Python, we understood how to store information using a variable. Then we switched to data structure, storing information in lists, tuples, and dictionaries. Then we switched to NumPy, wherein we stored information of huge data of similar type in our NumPy. And now it's a time to explore how we can store data in a very structured way, huge amount of data when you have multiple columns. That's where the pandas came into picture. Okay, so this pandas is responsible for data manipulation, cleaning, and you can perform analysis, but it works only with the structured data. When I say structured data, any data which is stored in a table format, we just use pandas. Okay, so why pandas? Without pandas, handling data would become really difficult, and also it would be complex. So pandas basically helps you in providing easy ways to load, clean, explore, and also you can transform data. It helps you in integrating with different libraries like NumPy, Matplotlib, and also scikit-learn. It supports for reading from data with respect to different sources. Like you can load CS file, you can load Excel file, SQL file, JSON file, etc. And it also very good in handling huge amount of data set. In our data set, I would say Pandas is the first step before visualization or a modeling. If you are looking for data science or if you want to do machine learning projects, so whatever you're gonna study in this library is like super important because this stands like a foundation for your machine learning projects. Before you perform any visualization, understanding pandas library is super important. And you might have a question like what pandas can do. Pandas is like a Swiss army knife for our data. It can load data from different formats like csv, excel, json, or maybe from a sql databases. It helps you in handling missing data, outliers. What if your data has certain missing information, extreme values? You can handle them with the help of a pandas. You can perform filtering. What if you want to filter data based on certain conditions? What if you want to sort your data in increasing or decreasing order? What if you want to group your data based on certain column and you want to find an aggregate like count, max, minimum, average, sum? What if you want to merge multiple columns? So for all these things, pandas plays a very important role. Not just that, pandas helps you in creating new columns, dropping columns. You can use apply, you can use a map. And not just that, you can also perform a statistical analysis and also data summarization. So along with statistical understanding, you can also export a process data into a CSV or Excel file so that once data is clean, you can use that data for doing visualization or maybe for model building. The two major things that pandas can do is one is pandas series, which is a way of storing one dimensional data in a column format. We all know that NumPy arrays is storing information in horizontal row format, right? People felt like why can't we store it in a column format? So that's where pandas series evolved. But it stores values in only one single column. You can see here something like this. You will have an index. But the disadvantage or limitation is in our real world, not all data can be stored in a single column, right? There will be multiple columns. So that's where the concept of data frame evolved. Data frame is nothing but it's a two-dimensional label data structure with different rows and columns. It's like Excel sheet SQL table inside a Python, which helps you in storing different rows, different columns, so that you can store all the information inside a data frame. So these are the two different things: how to create a series, how to create a data frame, and what are all transformation manipulations that we can do with respect to pandas. Definitely, we'll explore it. Upcoming videos. I hope this is clear. This is all about introduction to pandas. Thank you. Happy learning.